All right, so here's a look at a Category 6 French balcony stateroom on the Tauck Esprit ship. And the Category 6s on other ships are going to look very, very similar with Tauck. So here's a look at the washroom. Now this is actually pretty much the same washroom as in the top deck Category 7s. So that is a nice thing about the Category 6s is that they do have the bigger washrooms, unlike some of the Category 3s, 2s, 1s, and those. They all have smaller washrooms. So just to show you, in case you didn't watch the Category 7 video, they do have the shampoo, body wash, conditioner, all that kind of stuff. Nice rain shower coming down, plus you got the handheld, so you can use either one you want. A stool if you need to sit at all when you're showering. And then over here as well, you can see they've got the, all these doors open, so there's lots of place to put your toiletries. So lots of space. The washroom is definitely big in these Category 6 staterooms. And these are 225 square feet, by the way. So again, 225 compared to the top deck Category 7s, which are 300. So you can see in the closets, they've got the, they give you some robes, lots of places to hang your stuff. And of course, you got your life jackets, which you will never need. That is the hope for all of us. So hopefully they'll stay where they are. And then, you'll probably remember me saying to you that Tauck is all-inclusive. So, unlike a lot of cruises, you got to pay for all these things. But whether you want Coke or water, just tell them what you want in here, and they'll bring it for you. If you just want regular Coke, no Diet Coke, or you want a Sprite or something, whatever, or if you want sparkling water only. So whatever you want, let them know, and they'll take care of it for you. You can see they've got the Nespresso. I don't know if I can. Yeah, there you go. They got the Nespresso machine here. So if you want a coffee in the morning, and then of course you can always go to Arthur's, which is the cafe upstairs, which is 24 hours. They got coffee. This is just your Voxes. So when you go on tour, you've got your listening devices. They even got a shoehorn here. So very, very, detailed and thoughtful, all the things you might need. Now, the only downfall about this Category 6 room, and again, it's 225 square feet. Last time I was on Tauck, I stayed in a Category 7 top deck suite, and literally 95% of my clients do as well. The reason why the top decks are so popular is because they're only like usually 8% more money, but yet 33% bigger. But also they have better views. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm only about 2 feet off the water here. Now, I made the mistake of booking this very late. I only booked this cruise about 3 or 4 months out. Tauck's Category 7 rooms, they usually sell out a good year in advance because everyone wants them. They're the whole top deck. So the nice part about the top deck is you're higher above the water. So like, if we were parked by the street right now, people would be looking in the room. They can almost look in the room now. So this deck is less private. And also when I'm cruising down the river, we're not going to be able to see over the riverbanks as much and stuff. So again, the Category 7s are what 95% of my clients book. It's also what I stayed in last time. But again, you've got to book those usually at least a year in advance to get one. So don't make the mistake I did and book late. I usually don't, but I just had some change of plans. And then I decided to come on this river cruise, but it was too late to get a Category 7. But again, this is a nice, comfortable room. Nothing wrong at all with the Category 6 when it comes to space and layout and everything. It's just that you're on the middle deck instead of the top deck, and the top deck is always preferred. So hopefully I gave you a bit of a feel. Any questions, let me know.